We don't need no loading. Because we're ready. Previously on Alan Wake.
You're okay.
Right? Oh shit, there's no previously?
I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground
Guess because I didn't finish the actual chapter.
What a drop. Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down though. It's like a sheer wall.
Like a what? She a wolf. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it seems like I was pretty hammered, but it seems like Alan got a sense of how this whole thing works. I didn't pick up on it the first time until I watched it again, but apparently there was because Alan kept referencing.
There's something moving down here.
Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Barry, are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
What a wise guy. Yeah, anyway, the other Alan, the one that is writing the manuscript,
Come on, Al. I'll be waiting.
he found books of a dude named Thomas Sane in the cabin
I'm not staying here.
that used to be a poet.
I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Should I go with the mines or should I go with the... Can't drop from here. But anyway, yes, Thomas Sane or whatever. He was a poet that was... It's implied that the same thing happened to him. Like he was writing, his wife died, and some dude, I can't remember his name. I'm thinking is the therapist. Because the therapist turns out he knows what's up, so he knows how the lake works. The lake has this magical power of bringing fiction to life. So the guy was like, hey, why is it like just write a poem about your dead wife and how she comes back to life. Fuck me, and furniture that comes back to life. And that will bring her back because that's how magical the fucking lake is. And it did bring her back, but the dark presence or whatever, this fucking untangible force of nature that is kind of like darkness. Impersonating, yes, fuck. Barrels! Oh. Fucking Diddy Kong is in here. Nice, I risked my life for coffee. He was writing who? Welcome to your show, Dr. Nipples. I just want to like stream a little bit because I didn't finish this chapter. And explain what the hell I was talking about when I was like messaging you. Fuck, I don't have any light. But anyway, yes, so the guy, the poet brought his wife back to life. But the dark presence of the darkness possessed the wife. And apparently I think she used kind of the same power. She was like, no, I'm gonna write shit for myself while being possessed. So it wrote both her and the fucking poet like out of existence. But I think the guy that is like talking to me that I thought it was Jesus, like the light, I think that's Thomas.
From the psychiatrist?
No, Thomas is the poet.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's kind of like Silent Hill 4. When you have the previous apartment owner talking to you, giving you hints, it's the same shit. It's like, hey dude, I went through this shit. Why don't we figure it out, man? But yeah, so... fuck me. The
Wait.
possessed Home Depot.
I didn't remember.
The Spanish conqueror. You mean Uncharted? Nah, I'm just kidding. The Fountain of Youth. It was... Yeah, I think it pops up on...
I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Look, this is me whenever I'm trying to close the door of the fucking car. They're like, ah! Fuck me! Gets shocked every time. So yeah, I didn't catch that, but yeah, like Alan finally figured it out. He was like, dude, the fucking lake is magical, and everything that the novel that I wrote is coming back to life, or is coming reality, because it's just magic. And that's why the other guy is trapped. And I think the lady, the old lady,
There'll be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
I'm not sure who she is. I don't know if that's the poet's wife, but now old, and is still like fucking shit up because it's part of the darkness or whatever.
Impersonating me.
Oh yeah, impersonating.
Nightingale stared at the passed out Riley.
Yeah, it's basically the plot of Sonic 2.
One hell of a night.
What?
You don't play games like I do. You don't understand. Everything is connected. Everything is a rehash of another story. It's been done before.
Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
But I think I'm getting hints. I'm getting hints that the fucking I'm getting hints that not a gamer, not Epic. She doesn't get it. She play Nintendo games, but not like other stuff.
Yeah, no. Never Sega game.
Never Sega. Anything, but the guy, the fucking therapist, is implied that he's, or I got the hint that he was the one that is like experimenting on the lake. Imagine SCP Foundation, but the guy is like, well, I'm gonna experiment by bringing on artists like writers, poets, painters, and shit like that to the house. That way they can just do shit, and the fucking like their work of art manifests into reality, and then they go crazy, and he's treating them under the guise of, yeah, like, you're crazy, but not. He's just basically experimenting with the results. Which I'm not sure if he's dead. I shot him a bunch of times because he was getting possessed by darkness, but I don't think he's dead.
Woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Pick up the flashlight, Alan. Let's have some fun with the flashlight. Approach no one in the dark. But it is kind of weird. I don't know if it's also implying that there's two Allens, like one or is that this is like took place in the future, or he doesn't remember writing the manuscript because he's writing shit. I mean, he basically already wrote the story of how the game is gonna develop. So, but at the same time, he's kind of changing. It's weird. It's an interesting like premise, but fuck. And I don't get how Alan Wake 2 is gonna work if that's the case. I can't turn that off. I mean on. Ah, fucking axes to my head. They suck at throwing axes though. They always hit me with the handle, not with the fucking the actual part that actually has some edge. Get out of here, Alan. Ah, got to Jesus. Go to Jesus. Ah, Alan. Please. Ah, god damn it. Just go to the light. You'll get stronger in the light. Remember, I'm the Prince of Persia. Yeah, it's bright. Can I go back without them seeing me? Oh, fun facts. I love fun facts. I love the weekend. A Sega Nomad? I'm not familiar with the term. What console is that? No, I'm not sure. You don't even know what the fuck? It's either Sega Genesis or Sega Mega Drive or Sega CD.
Bullet Boomer.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Google it. Right, flashlights. I mean batteries or whatever. Got it. The guys are gone.
Got this right?
Oh, okay, the Nomad. Yes. The portable one. Fuck, I think one of my cousins had that. Which I thought it was bullshit. Do you remember what kind of like, did it use batteries? I'm guessing it used batteries. Like those big ones, like at least 4 or something.
Yeah, because it looks like a game.
It is a Game Boy, basically. You will plug in your fucking cartridge in there and you could play your games on the go. Sega was a pioneer, dude. I had to suck my ass. Yeah, and even back then, I think those rechargeable batteries were kind of like a bitch to get and really expensive. And they needed a special box that you had to plug and it will suck up energy like a motherfucker. It was weird. For like the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So yeah, interesting. No, actually, no, I'm not gonna state that fact, not just yet. But heavy duty flashlight, nice. Sonic freaking Pinball is cool. I mean, the PC version was better. Obviously, because PC, but pretty much Metroid. Was it a green dude? You're talking about Vector Man, probably.
If it was Barry, I would see the
Without description, it kind of sounds like Vector Man. Yes, yes, of course. I think we talked about Vector Man before. You didn't know what the game was called, and it was like, it's a dude that is made out of balls and shoots balls and eats balls and literally eats other balls like yellow ones. But it was a really cool game. Yeah, it was a fucking awesome game. I don't know why it didn't like gain enough traction to warrant a sequel or something, because it was really cool. I remember beating it, but I don't remember the ending like at all.
Maybe the concept was too...
What do you mean simple? It was fucking Mega Man. Mega Man was cool, but Mega Man was like, I think at the time they only had Mega Man 3 maybe? Oh no, fuck, I think Mega Man X was already out. But Vector Man had cooler graphics. It had that 3D Sega Genesis music too. I love balls. Maybe.
I'd seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
So maybe Thomas is actually traveling. This is the dude that's been living the pages. So Thomas can see that like he went ahead into the future.
Presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
You see, so he's saying the dark presence or the darkness is bound to my fucking story. So he wants to see the ending, that way it actually has free will. Because right now it's just following the bits of what I wrote. It's not free, it's just following an act. Which for some reason I'm not aware of either. It's, like I said, it's weird. I also had a plane helicopter game. I never knew what the fuck it was about. Didn't get it. Ah, fuck!
A la verga.
People are coming for me and I don't have a gun. I'm trying to dodge, dude.
Give me a job.
I'm not giving you a job. Ah! I see shiny stuff and I think it's a flashlight or something. That's why I run towards it. But now my brain knows better.
Okay, those are the...
Fool me twice.
Bear traps?
Shame on me. Yeah, those are bear
Why
traps.
are these...
They're shining because of stupid assholes like me that they can't see it. Get away, friend. No taquito. Nice. So yes, fuck me. Fuck. Desert Strike.
Someone had left a gun behind.
I need to look it up. I can't remember.
Reaching the farm.
Maybe I played it, but because I play a lot of Genesis games, but because we will like trade back and forth or just watch it at other people's houses, like friends or cousins or whatever. So we will like complement each other's library. But yeah, like most of the stuff, I mean, I can't remember. I remember when I see it, of course, like it's like an image or something. And then I remember the whole fucking game.
Knowing that this time they wouldn't return, the darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands.
Remember Thor and Odin, the fucking guys that look like bikers? I think they were subjects too, but I think part of their music or some shit came to reality because of the lake. I'm not sure what kind of shit happened, but about the game, of course, Alan Wake. You're not paying attention.
Get lost.
You always get lost. It was a fucking biker gang. The only biker gang in the game. There's a thermal coffee in here. Can you step on the bear trap too? Oh. I'm just here for the coffee, dude. I have a thing for coffee. Get away. Ha! I'm not gonna use the shotgun on this dude. Yeah, for me it was the same way, Vector Man. Like it took me a while before I mean, you're saying the Desert Strike was your thing where you wouldn't get it, but for me it was Vector Man. I was stuck on the first 2 levels for a while and I can't even remember why. Get out of here. I'm running out of juice. I'm a fat bastard. I'm a writer. I haven't been exercising. Only sat on my chair. Not good for my health or my heart. Fuck. I need to write a better fucking character with better stamina. Can I write myself ripped? And with the personality of Doom Guy? Wouldn't they be able to throw shit still? Focus.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Oh look, he's saying he had a Game Boy SP. I think that was the one that he only had a one screen, but it folded, right?
Yeah.
It was a square. And it says my dad gave me Pokemon Ruby. According to him, he found it on the floor.
What the fuck?
The floor of where? I found it on the floor of another kid's house. And I just fucking took it.
Anybody here?
Ah!
No! Danny, you're not!
Dude, relax.
What are you?
Just a game, no box, no instruction manual, no receipt. It's like, hey, here's the game. Clean it up, it has some shit. Man, you realize that... okay. It was somebody's. He said because he had a save file that it had 100%, like everything. So it obviously was somebody's, and I'm guessing he just deleted the file and started working. But you realize that that story that you just told me of how you got the game is basically a creepypasta. Is the beginning of a creepypasta.
I know
Big
you.
gamer.
You were in jail the other day.
I went.
Your dad was like, he beat it in 2 days, gave it to you.
Shine, you know? It makes you see. You're not gonna miss it.
Oh man, I can't put you out of their misery.
But my buddy, Danny.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to,
Look.
the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along.
All along.
It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk.
Oh.
It's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Okay, so he wrote the story. The original fucking script didn't have Alan on it. It just had, I guess, pieces of Thomas Zane. But then he was like, no, fuck this. The story is like headed into the wrong direction, so I'll write myself into it and try to save Alice that way. But he was saying like, I need to be smart about it because the story has to have near escape deaths for the protagonist, which is going to be me, which is dangerous, cliffhangers, plot twists, people that die, that kind of shit. So he was willing to sacrifice other characters, quote unquote characters, for the sake of his wife. I mean, that's fucked up. That's meta. Oh man. A kid stole it from you? Like you took it to school or what? Dude, take off the fucking hand out of the... There we go. This is a better shotgun than the other one. This is interesting though. So he played into the fucking fiction and the supernatural rules of the world. Well, of the lake. I remember what I told you about that fucking game called Control that I was playing, that I liked it, but it was very confusing and I haven't finished it because of that. I dropped it. I literally couldn't figure out where the fuck I was supposed to go because I was trapped in a building, which is basically the hub area for the whole game, but the map is super fucking confusing. And they were told, they will tell me like, go to this fucking like I don't know, the janitor's office or some other bullshit. And the fucking map, I can't get it. I don't understand the map. And I will like just walk around until eventually I will stumble onto the fucking room. A cinematic will happen and then they will tell me like, you should go this way. I don't know where that fucking room was. So like it always, like it was just fucking confusing. So I dropped it. But I really liked the game because it was basically, it had that fucking SCP Foundation kind of dynamic, if you say so.
Oh
like.
yeah, I remember.
And I heard that that game connects with Alan Wake. And I didn't know how, but I fucking Googled it because I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna play the game anytime soon. But yeah, apparently basically that foundation is aware of what happened here and is recording and basically quarantined that area, the lake, and is figuring out how it works and shit like that. And they're saying, I think even the fucking the coffee thermos that I'm finding are technically supernatural objects that they have stored over there. There's a reason why there's like 100 of them in the fucking lake, and you're collecting them just because.
Yeah, they cut your eye and that's...
Yeah. It's weird. He gave me what? Oh wow. Was this elementary school? I mean, a similar thing happened to me, but I had Pokemon Silver, and I obviously took my Game Boy to school, and I was playing it during classes or at recess or.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble.
And it was me and another friend that we were like playing it and basically exchanging Pokemons, and a third dude was, I mean, it felt like, now when I look back, yeah, the guy was jealous, but I will leave my Game Boy on sometimes during recess. I will leave it on my backpack, idiot that I was, and your backpack stays in the classroom, right? So I would just go out, play, and then when I came back, the fucking Game Boy was gone, and yeah, It just sucked. Oh fuck! No, it wasn't even my Game Boy. It was my friend's Game Boy.
Yeah, I was like, I never heard that story.
And it sucked because I was like, dude, I can't even play the game because I don't want to play it in front of the dude that just got his fucking Game Boy stolen. And we didn't find it the same day. It took us like a week, and then me being the great ace detective that I was at age 10, I kind of figured out the fucking social clues that the guy was feeling guilty and was like, dude, I think this guy stole your Game Boy. And during recess, I just went back to the classroom, went through his shit, and found the Game Boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, well, I can't pull it out right now because it's gonna look weird if I give it back to him, because I didn't want my friend to think that I was holding the fucking Game Boy hostage and I just gave it to him right now. So I waited until everyone got back to class. I told the teacher, dude, this fucking guy has the Game Boy, can we like... And he was like, no, that's a fucking outrageous accusation, you can't just go around like that. I was like, okay, fuck you. And then I waited like 20 or something minutes. The guy got up to like revise his homework with the fucking teacher, and I went through his shit and I grabbed the Game Boy and I just did this. And my friend was like, oh, what the fuck? And they started like going ape shit, blah, 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 and the teacher had to intervene, and then they called our parents. And my mom was basically advocating for me and the other dude and was like, yeah, this fucking kid is a piece of shit. I know him. I know he's capable of stealing. I was like, dude, calm down. I'm just here so that you can like defend me, not throw shit at the other kid. But yeah, it was weird because we never stopped being friends with that dude. He was still like hang out with us. It was weird.
Whatever, it's back. And
yeah, it's like, okay, feelings. Yeah, no hard feelings. We got the Game Boy. It was
pretty mature. Which is weird.
Leave me alone, Slavic dude, with your Adidas fucking pants. Reebok is better. No, fucking Under Armour is better. Fuck your Adidas shit. Ah, get out of here. Habib is a thief.
Papi.
Yeah, cut his fucking hand off. Yeah, I always had issues with that dude. It's weird, but we even stayed friends until like middle school probably. And then we stopped hanging out. I just drifted apart.
Why? What? Was it weird?
Yeah, it was weird. Like, there will be issues like that where the guy was like super jealous or just kind of weird, and he will do like weird shit just to get back at you. And then he will apologize and be like, yeah, he didn't mean to do
like
it.
Super.
Yeah. And I guess, I mean, it didn't help that the guy lived in the same neighborhood as me, so... But yeah, like even after school, the guy will like look for me and try to hang out with me and that kind of stuff. So I didn't care. I was I was like an asshole-ish kid back then because I was just hanging out with him because he had other games that I didn't have. So I was like, yeah, let's go to your home, dude. Let's play fucking Mortal Kombat or Exit Bike 64, some shit like that. And I mean, the guy was cool. He was fun to hang out with, but ultimately, he wasn't a very good friend. But I didn't care. Ah! So, what's going on? I guess we can kill him by being patient. You like UA? You did the same thing? Like just hang out with him because he had an Xbox? Dude, we are shitty persons. Ah! I mean, I don't think we're shitty persons. We were just kids. That's what happens. You hang out with the rich kid or the cool kid because he has stuff that you don't. I mean, that's basically the plot of every high school drama, right? They hang out with the popular kid that is an asshole just because he has a car or a truck. No, I know, but some people do. I'm just saying, not everyone. Yeah, like me, I was like, but instead of me hanging out with the dude that had a car, it was like, dude, you have a fucking Nintendo?
Yes, Kelso.
I was like, let's just play games, dude. Yeah.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really.
You wanted to play WWE Raw and Fusion. No, Barry can't die, dude. Barry is good. Don't kill Barry. Dude, that's fucking metal. We're back in the game. We're having a fucking encore.
We have to fight them all. I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out. Hey, Al, did you notice there's a
Ah!
This place is stopped.
Dude, there's coffee in here.
I'll try to get the stage lights on.
Ah! Dude, I'm trying to concentrate. I need to, like, you watch the chat. I'm concentrating. Ah! I can heal on the flashlight, on the fucking light.
Oh, damn it.
I'm just here to chat. You don't know what's going on. It's a cool game. I just explained the story. Ah! Like I said, I'm a writer.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. Like everything that is happening right now.
Right now, I'm just escaping, trying to find. Oh, what is this?
I know, it feels so random.
It feels random, but
Exactly,
it isn't.
No, I know it isn't, but it looks like random. If you take it out of context, it's really.
What's in here? What is this? I want to stay in the light, dude. Ah, fuck. I want to heal. Dude, the light. Ah, fuck.
La pinche rodilla.
I'm just trying to fuck.
Your kneecap.
I was on vacation, dude. Oh, heavy duty? I have an even bigger flashlight that I never had before. That's just weird. Flashlight, yes. Look at the size of this fucking flashlight. It's the industrial kind. I guess I'll take out the pop action shotgun because it's quicker. It's weaker, but it's quicker. Wait, is it Ozzy Osbourne? Fuck. Collateral damage. God damn it, dude. Get away. Dude, bring out the light. Oh, nice. Nice, Barry. Ow. Get out of here, dude. I don't care you have a fucking helmet. What is this, Doom?
This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
The game, dude. The game that listens. God damn it. Ah, stop throwing shit at me. I'm doing encore.
Back in the game. Yes.
Ah! Man, how is it that I'm not blind? I'm throwing a fucking flashbang. Why is it that ragdolls do that every time? They just like do a fucking air split. Oh, look at that dodge. The 3D feature on what? You're not watching the chat. What is he talking about? What 3D feature?
That's about the
Oh, nice. That has Metal Gear Solid 3 with 3D. But yeah, I'm not sure like what other cool game has actually 3D, and because besides I guess some fucking Mario games.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Pokemon Y for free. I fucked the sister.
Chinga.
I heard a lot of people were doing that kind of thing with the PlayStation Plus. Because they announced that upgrade that they're doing, where they're gonna do like PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 games if you pay $100 a year. Because they're basically doing PS Plus and PS Now, the streaming service. They're gonna put it together in one package. But people were buying a bunch of fucking 1 year PS Now subscriptions for $50 to redeem them, because eventually once they switched the service, it was gonna be a free upgrade to the premium package. But I think they shut it down. They were like, yeah.
Seller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once.
No, they just stopped selling it. Like if you still have it, yeah, it applies. But they stopped selling that thing because it was like, yeah, it does make sense.
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got. Before they
A free game. That is good though. But yes, the plot of the game, I came here on vacation with my wife. My wife got killed immediately. Spooky shit started happening. And I'm still trying to find my wife.
So she got
Got kidnapped.
Oh, kidnapped.
Everyone says she got killed, but in reality she's trapped by the darkness.
Okay, okay.
That's why I was trying to write her into safety. But as Alan was like, no, this fucking the darkness. I have an editor basically that is controlling the story for me, and is not letting me write a good ending to the story. So that's why he wrote himself into the story to force a good ending, even though it's risky for him, because I mean he's putting his life at risk.
Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I remember you looking for whatever. There was a scary tree.
No? Thought so.
At the Blair Witch, there was scary trees in the Blair Witch. In here, I was looking for a dude that I thought had my wife, and he didn't have my wife. He got killed. It was all a trap. Wait. Wait, what the fuck was I doing? I was supposed to move. Okay, so I can open this. You're probably thinking of a different game. I don't think I have ever been looking for a tree here.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Nice. Hunting rifle ammo, lithium batteries. Look at my flashlight. Look, it's an actual, like, one of those that has a fucking handle. Like, because it's so heavy. Like, whenever I do, it's gonna be like fucking industrial flashlight. They get blind. I have the key to the light. It was Ozzy. There was a big tree and a car with a radio. It was Ozzy. A big car. Video. Oh. Literally don't remember. Trying to remember. Oh no, yeah, but fucking nipples. Yes, I was talking about because yeah, what I was saying through messages is that I don't know how is it that you can like fucking stand through my ramblings when I'm drunk, because I was watching the fucking stream and like it's funny. Some shit is funny because of course. Oh,
Oh, Night Springs, man.
this fucking show. It turns out Night Springs, the Twilight episodes or whatever. In Control, the other game, they're using that as kind of like as a survey, like site surveys for people, kind of like what Men in Black was doing. Remember when they were saying like, "Hey, remember those fucking like magazines that were like shit?" Yeah, it's basically saying that people report shit like that, like, "Oh, I saw an alien" or "I saw some creepy shit," and they just put it on that paper because no one believes on it. But they're using that as sources of like potential creepy stuff or paranormal objects or objects of power, as they call it.
Yeah, that was pretty smart.
So the show, I think, is the same thing.
Was this one of your episodes?
And a double barrel spaz 12.
The dream of dreams.
That's
Yes, it was the Blair Witch.
We join Mr. Jones. He explores the
Yeah, yeah, I know what he's saying.
Yeah,
I felt the same.
the shift in moods. Yeah.
only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation.
Look at this. You're not looking the episode.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know.
The fucking guy is dreaming that he's sleeping.
Keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat,
Oh.
yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey.
What is this?
Something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that? What?
Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Weird.
Makes sense, yeah. It's basically fiction taking on feelings and consciousness. The fiction of a dream, I guess. But I guess it's applying to this. It's like, dude, you're writing characters, technically real people into your story, and you're playing with them. You're the puppeteer.
Or you're watching their universe.
It's 1976.
They're thinking that they're in control of their own fucking destiny, but in reality, I'm the one writing the fucking story.
Is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Anderson
Because they're getting affected by the lake. So it's not necessarily because I'm all-powerful being, it's just because the lake is weird.
Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Did you actually went like, would you like go to tournaments or some shit?
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear.
Huh.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine spun.
You see, so the fucking the therapist, when I fell into the river, the therapist actually went and picked me up. So yeah, he was behind it all, and he was then trying to convince me like, no, none of that shit happened. You always been here. You always been here. We'll be trying to control the crazy. You will put 3 level 9 CPUs versus you and all the possible handicaps. Who? Captain Falcon? Or you will beat your friends so much that it wasn't even fun anymore. Are those friends that I don't know about? Like people from like the States? Because if you're talking about your other friends, I know how to play Smash and they don't play good for shit, so I don't think that's that's a good fucking in the States, yeah. And you ever try going to a tournament and they still do them? Like if you go to like GameStop or some shit like that, they know about tournaments. What the fuck am I going through with this? I think I need to go up. But fuck, what was I saying? Yes, I was saying that yeah, I get pretty fucking annoying when I'm drunk, or I notice.
Looked imposing.
Like I don't shut up, I get really loud. And yeah. And I thought I was saying insensitive shit because I was talking about, what was I saying? Because I was apologizing to fucking that episode. I was like, hey, I'm sorry if I got uncomfortable. And he was like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, oh cool, it was just me then. Because I watched the whole thing, I think like 2 days ago, no, yesterday. Well, I heard it. I didn't watch it. I just like, sometimes I put it like shit at work. I put like YouTube videos or podcasts or shit. So I was like hearing the stream like towards the end because I couldn't remember what the hell happened after 1.5 bottles. I don't remember the end of it. Well, I do remember, but it's just like it was kind of like blurry. Like I remember certain parts of it. So it's always nice to see the stream because I remember the whole thing. And to me at least, when I was hearing it, it felt uncomfortable because it was, we were talking about games. I was really pushing for him to list me, which I thought it was really annoying. It was like, dude, give me all the fucking games that you play, that you own, like on the Nintendo 64.
I enjoy that.
And then you were like, you were also like jumping into the fucking like train. You were like, yeah, give me a list of all the games that you enjoy from the most like to the, and I was like, dude, you're fucking him do homework basically. Give me a project. Do me a fucking PowerPoint presentation explaining which game. Oh shit.
I didn't mean that real videos.
Yes, like
for him to list them in here.
Give me a presentation of which games did you like the most and which ones you thought they suck ass. And and it was like, and he already gave me a list. It's just that I didn't like. It seems like at the time I didn't read it, so he gave it to me again. It was like, oh, here's another fucking list. And we were just like going back and forth, and I was like, hey, this game is good, this game is shit. But when I thought or at least I thought I stepped over the line, was when I told him that he had, that he had a lot of games. He was like, dude, you have a lot of fucking games. And I told him like, what the fuck, was your mom rich? And he was joking about like, yeah, my mom worked at Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
And but, oh fuck. There you go. Give me 1 second. I want to kill this. Yes. Yes. I always deliver. I dodge. I definitely fucking dodge. Get out of here, Slavic dude. God damn it. I love Slavic dudes though. How they dance. It's super weird. It's like Russian dudes. That's why she she worked for Microsoft. Yeah, but that's when I said, I think I said, it rubbed me the wrong way because I said, fuck me, another Slavic dude. I said that is your mom rich? And then I said, it was your mom trying to overcompensate for anything because she was giving you a lot of games. I was like, what the fuck? And I felt like maybe I was going towards that route of like, hey, it's because there's like a single mom and like just one kid, and it's like trying to like basically give you everything. But yeah, and I was like, and it seems like I just stopped myself and I just stopped talking, and I was like, okay, I have some fucking sense of like filter still when I'm like drunk, but it felt like I was going over the fucking edge. I was like, no, that would have been like real shitty. But I remember that. But yeah, that's why I felt like I was like, oh, that was a sore subject. I don't like that. Dude, this guy that fucking teleports. But it didn't seem like he took it the wrong way, so I was like, okay, cool.
I think you're overthinking it.
Yeah, I'm overthinking it, maybe. I don't know. I'm growing older. When I grow older, I get more sensitive. My balls drop a little bit further down.
Oh.
And I get silky. And my balls get more silky and I get more sensitive, and it just happens. You notice. Right?
The ball dropping.
You see the notification for the telltale. They're like, hey, fucking Dr. Nipples is gonna remember that. But yes, I'm sorry if it was that kind of thing. It was like shitty, yeah. That I meant to do it. I thought it was funny, I guess, at the time. Looking back at it, it was like, no, not good. Ah, get away, dude, the fucking dude, what is this, a bowl? Please, dude, come on. Fuck you guys. Oh, wow. The cinematic shot, look at that. I'm killing your friend. Oh wow, he got fucking nacked by the cable, alright. He was funny. Oh man. And yeah. And I guess it just reminded me because what was that the other thing that I saw? They were giving that lady that you like, Amy something from the Oscars, Amy Schumer or whatever. The lady that was giving shit to Kristen Durst in the Oscars. She said it was weird. She said like, hey, I have a joke that they didn't let me say at the Oscars. And it was a joke about fucking Alec Baldwin. Remember the dude that shot another guy during the filming of a movie because he used a prop gun. The prop gun malfunctioned and it shot and killed one of the cameramen. Well, camera woman. It was a girl. And another dude got injured, and it was all like a shit show. But the joke that she was gonna say was something about fuck. I don't remember, but it was basically saying like, hey, I'm not getting aim. I'm not down the barrel of the aim of Alec Baldwin, and compared it to someone else. So it was like, hey, you can't joke about that. You can't joke about this incident because it's still fresh and blah blah blah. And I was like, well, it could have been a good joke, but she said barrel as to like in a shotgun, and it was a revolver.
Oh, she screwed it up.
And also no, I mean even then, even if you get your facts straight and you do say revolver, is like still, I guess it's kind of bad taste. But the inside of me was like, dude, that could have been funny if you like worded better. But like, and she talks about vagina. Yeah, but it was so weird because imagine this. Imagine if you like your boss says, no, we're not gonna. You shouldn't do this because it's not appropriate, and you're like, oh, okay. But then you go on Twitter and you say like, dude, I had the funniest joke, but my boss shut it down, and you start bragging about it, kind of like, hey, they didn't let me tell this joke because they thought it was inappropriate, and then everyone started shitting on her. It was like, dude, that joke sucks, and you're so insensitive, and blah blah blah, and So everyone thought that she was shooting herself in the foot. It was like, dude, they made you the favor to tell you, dude, don't tell this joke because it's in bad taste. And then you go out and say like, dude, they censored me because of this joke. Like,
Yeah, I didn't understand the joke, but for me, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I mean, you know, black humor is not big on
The
USA, so
that's right.
it's different. And plus, there's a way to deliver it, and yeah, it seems like that's why I said that the joke could have been funny, but not the way she worded it. The way she worded it was just like mean-spirited, I guess. Careful, Alan. Oh, and also, yeah, I didn't notice. Tour got sold out. Yeah, I was telling Jocelyn about that. That was like, because she was saying like, no, there's probably a conspiracy and it was planned and to like get people interested in the Oscars next year. I was like, people didn't fucking watch the Oscars
But next year
today anyway.
Yeah.
They just watched the clips. They watched the highlights. They never watched the actual fucking Oscars because no one gives a shit. They just were like, oh, who won? Oh, okay, this dude won. And then that's it. I need a shotgun. Dude, get out of here. But yeah, the only good thing that came out of that is that Chris Rock was doing a tour and all of the fucking tickets got sold out and he's getting a lot of support because the composure or so people say that he kept. Like, he didn't get vengeful or anything like that. And he didn't cry. He felt like he was gonna, but no. It's like, oh, okay, he took it with dignity. Or some shit. He didn't drop the hard R. The ER. Oh, and Dr. Nipples, I noticed also because I it was funny. I was watching this the like I said, the stream, and I did see that I got rated, but I didn't notice it like at all during the fucking stream. It was, you know what raids are? It's basically when another streamer, they have their own viewers, and before they end the stream, they say like, hey, I'm gonna like, basically goes to another stream and drops all of their viewers on that stream. And that's what getting rated it means.
Okay, but you need to keep them, like.
And yeah, that's what it was funny. I was like, they rated me in the moment when I was like making fucking like, hey, this Mexican dude and being like super racist, even though I'm Mexican. Like, it doesn't.
But they don't know it.
Yeah, they don't know that, but it's like, but it was super funny. And the dude just like the actual dude that led the raider, I think he just brought like 5 viewers or something. And he dropped like an emoji just saying hello, and I didn't acknowledge it at all, so maybe that's not good either. Didn't say hi, didn't say shit. And so yeah, like they probably lost interest and left. But but at the exact same time that they were doing, I was just rambling about like calling ice on these dudes and and some other bullshit, talking to to Dr. Nipples about still 64 games and this thing.
I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned out.
And fucking like Dr. Nipples was just laughing. It was like, God damn, Jesus. Why?
Why, really? He noticed it?
Yeah, he noticed it. He was like, hey, yo, you got rated. and he was like, you're too drunk, you can't notice it. And I was like, what? Rated? What do you mean? And then I just dropped the subject and I started talking about something else.
That's what he meant. It's because I didn't, like, I kind of read it, but I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
Rated, and I was like, I don't know. If you don't know, I don't know.
But yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I checked out the guy that rated me. I checked out his channel, and I'm guessing the only reason that he rated me. Oh, another boss fight. You fucking. Ah, man, another heavy machinery kind of thing.
But it's not like a random thing, so they need to like rate you, like.
No, it's just it's like me, like. Fuck. I can try and do it after the end. I haven't never done it. Because, oh, nice. But no, you're basically, it's like if you're browsing YouTube. You can just go and browse other people's like streams, and then you just tell them like, hey, we're gonna raid this dude, and you just, it automatically moves everyone over to them.
Oh.
But like I was saying, the guy. Like, look, you fucking you. Ah! Ah! How is it that I'm not dead?
Empezaste a hacer. Ay, pendejo.
Yes, you see, just you send basically, yeah, and big streamers do that a lot to support like other streamers that they like, or just to surprise random people. Be like, hey, and then you give them a chance to
Stand out, yeah.
you stand out. Yeah, but normally it's better if you raid someone that you actually know, because or that you oh shit, that you want to like support. You just want, you don't, I don't think it feels good to just do random people, because they might be shit. So it's better if you do it. God damn it. Leave me alone, dude. But yeah, the dude, like I said, I checked his channel, and right now he's doing mostly Alan Wake streams. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, makes sense that he rated my stream, because he was like, well, people are still like watching me because they're watching Alan Wake. I was probably the only one of the only other dudes that was playing Alan Wake, because this game is not trending right now. And so they were like, hey, just watch this dude, let's see what he's doing. And they saw me being super racist.
Being an asshole.
And being an ass. But I mean, I don't care. It's just, it's my kind of sense of humor. I like it. But yes, not one person comment or stay. So yeah, I guess my humor is not for everyone. Oh, but it'll get there. We'll get there eventually. And even if it does, I mean, I don't really care, really.
But I think like people don't like, you know, most of the people leave and they do that.
Chill with the jokes. What do you want me to do, dude? Just like stay quiet and talk normal?
And you were drunk, so it was kind of hard.
Yeah, and I was drunk, so it's even worse. Ah! Get out of here. Look at all this. Go and pick up some cotton, my dude. Get out of here. Do they get the darkness back if I leave them be for a little bit? Oh, and I don't have the viewer count, so that's also something that I don't like, having the viewer count. I can activate it. Oh. Because people say you shouldn't have the viewer count, because if you have it, it kind of creates this kind of like mental state where you're like stressing over the counter. Like, oh, are people watching? Are they not? I think I can activate it, because usually I don't care. I can like, if I have 0 viewers, 1 viewer, I'm still gonna talk and just talk bullshit. But so yeah, I can have it, but yeah, like I don't have it activated, so that's why I didn't notice. He was saying that like you as a viewer, you can see how many people are watching. So he saw that the fucking counter jumped from like 1 or 2 that were watching to like 7. It was like, oh fuck, it's happening. But yeah, we need a fucking safe word. We should definitely trigger a safe word. What do you think the safe word should be? I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I guess I will cool it with the racist jokes.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that I will do. But I mean, still, like I said, I like it. Like, if people want to watch it because of that, or want to leave because of that, fair, right?
Yeah, but they, I mean, you need to give them the chance to at least know you, maybe. Like, know that you're joking and you're not actually being racist.
Yeah, maybe, I guess. Just ask. El de dude, are you for cereal? Are you being serial right now? How do I open the gate? Can I just jump over it? You gotta have the green screen with a Mexican flag.
Oh, a Mexican hat and the little bigote.
Again, I do want to have a green screen because the only really thing that you need is just a fucking like. It's not a screen per se. It's just a fucking a piece of cloth or whatever. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Why is it that this is not opening? Did I glitch the fucking game? The shed doesn't really. It has another entrance. Looking over the wall. Oh, there's a. Here it is. I didn't see the ladder, right? But yes, that nip, you should have said more. You just said like, yes, you're drunk. And then we started talking about something else. I can't even remember what we started talking about. Because I think by that point we dropped the Attack on Titan topic. We were talking about some other bullshit. I think plans for vacations. Stuff like that. Wait, what? Didn't work? That doesn't explode. That's weird. I guess it's out of gas. Oh, Barry, where are you?
Is that you out there, buddy?
Oh, yes. Streaming Legacy of Kain, emulating games. Yes. Yes, it's gonna be awesome, dude. I do want to emulate Legacy of Kain because I really miss the voice acting on that game.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this game.
Which is sad because the Elder God, that was, I think that voice actor already died. I mean, he was super old when he was recording for Soul River, so it's only a matter of time.
This farm is a crazy place for crazy.
But I really miss the voice acting on that game, and the story is really good. When it comes to time traveling fucking games, that is the shit. It's the best one. Because it plays around with the idea of paradoxes in a very unique way. It's not the usual formula of go to the past, change it, and shit changes in the present. That doesn't work in the Legacy of Kain series. They explain that destiny is like a river. You throw a stone to the river, it doesn't change the flow of the river. It's just a small stone. So your actions are kind of like that. It's just like bullshit. Doesn't affect.
Si es un castor y es una presa.
No. Asgard. In the valley of my shadow.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
So this is where the fucking like the Thor and Odin were at. They were living here. So they have records. The whole stage with the concert when we were fighting zombies. That was that was their thing. They were gonna perform in there, but they would declare crazy. In advanced stages of dementia, which is also bullshit because the therapist is just manipulating everyone. All gods. Now the truth. You forgot the game story? Yeah, I mean it's hard to follow because you only play Soul River 2, you said, right? And Defiance, I think. Or maybe just Soul River 2, because maybe you get them mixed up. Last time you said that Soul River 2 was the one you had. But sometimes you said that you had Defiance because you could play as Kain as well, so I'm kind of like confused. Which one you had? Ooh, manuscript.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
What is that song? Oh, okay. No, you shouldn't, like, Rasputin was the best one.
We need to find
Criminal dancing was actually...
That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're...
You play as both? Then yeah, it was Defiance. It was Legacy of Kain Defiance.
Lady of the Light?
Yeah, in the box art it has fucking Raziel doing this shit with the soul, the Phantom Blade, and then you have also in the same thing the fucking Kain with the Soul Reaver doing this. And it has like big fucking words in Defiance. And the Legacy of Kain is kind of like smaller. Soul River, the box art just has Razio. Like, I think leaning over a rock with the Phantom Reaver.
Cynthia Weaver.
But yeah, I mean, the story, I mean, if you don't remember it, it kind of makes sense because, I mean, you're watching the ending. It's like reading the fucking 6th book on any series like Harry Potter or that kind of shit. Like, you just watched the last book entry. You missed the whole fucking saga. So, it's kind of hard to follow. Because it's not one of those games where, like, they will give you, like, prologues or they will explain past games. No. You have to be a hardcore fan. They wouldn't explain shit. Getting ripped. That was an intro. I think it was a summary. No. I think it was an extra on the in the menu, like an extra scene that you could like unlock. Or maybe it did have like a section on the menu where you could like watch a brief summary of what happened. I can't remember.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver.
But that game is way too like involved on details and stories, so you can't really summarize it.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn.
What the fuck is that?
Some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
What kind of bottle of alcohol is that?
Yeah, what the hell?
Maybe this is something that I'm too poor to understand because I never seen that bottle.
No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
Defiance, you start playing with him just in the bottom of the, but he doesn't get thrown. Because it starts about after Soul River 2, after he gets impaled with the Soul River, so technically he starts in this with the Elder God. But in Soul River 1, that's when you start after you get thrown into the abyss. But that's PlayStation 1 graphics.
And be a booze millionaire.
You need a gameplay? Yeah, I'll play it. You want me to just play Defiance though? Like the one you had?
It's gonna be okay.
Or should we just do Soul River 2 and then Defiance at least? Or I'm thinking... Because those are the ones that explain a little bit better, but... Man, ever since the game started, I haven't eaten anything. Just fucking, like, I've been getting drunk. And drinking coffee. We gotta do everything. I can do everything. The only one that is kind of slow, like I said, is like in the past stream, is Blood Omen. The very first one in the series, because that came out in PC and PlayStation 1. And it's a top-down kind of thing. It has very cool graphics for its time because it's kind of like pre-rendered backgrounds and...
For me, I don't care. PlayStation 2.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right.
This is what happened at the beginning.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth. A suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine.
The moonshine. The smell has my back, dude. What game? What game are you talking about? RPG?
Yeah.
The one you have?
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Hearts, I think it's called? Why?
I can look it up in the internet.
No, yeah, I can play it. It was a cool game.
The night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls. The night Alice.
Oh yeah, there's a summary. Like I said, yeah.
To find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
Alice would have never turned the lights off.
It's like a really brief fucking summary that kind of like tries to, like, I feel like it just confuses people a lot more than it actually fucking explains.
Alice,
It was an out-of-body experience. I was watching myself reliving the death of Alice. But in reality, it was just a missing piece. What happened during that week?
I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
But yeah, I mean, I
I
think...
couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
No, I think he did saw the wife and it was enveloped like in a fucking darkness kind of thing.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin.
I can't believe the last thing I said was without mustard.
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
That's the lady, the wife of the poet.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
And she basically, yeah, controlled me a little bit, so she was like, yeah.
Must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is.
She was like, why don't you write a story where you like bring her back?
Put the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
You guys loading. Boop.
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead.
That was pretty quick of her.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
What do you mean, Grandma?
Write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Do you see? Now it makes sense.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
We have 15 days until the deadline, Alan.
I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice.
You see, she was whispering over your ear.
Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
The poet, dude.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back.
That is saying he looks like fucking Big Daddy because that's how he wrote him.
A long time ago. She looks so old.
And this guy took the manuscript and is dropping pages to give me hints.
Consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast.
And that's how I crashed, and then I started the game.
It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever
That's not
dark
how
place
super-
he now haunted.
The lake.
But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
And then he started talking to me. Grab the revolver, Alan, finish it.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
I was the FBI agent that is gonna fucking kill me. You're playing Alan Wake. Do you like it? Then play the next episode for $15.
A la verga.
End of episode 4.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the
But I'm gonna finish it there because it's getting late and I wanted to finish the chapter. Let's, out of fun, just check if there's actually something Legacy of Kain related. I don't think there should be. I mean, why would there be? Game is so fucking old. I don't think it's been, and Sony doesn't really care about preservation. No, of course not. But we can, I guess, look it up on YouTube. Where's YouTube, dude? Give me YouTube media. There we go. What was I gonna say? YouTube. No, we're in Legacy. Yes, the first fucking game is available for Steam. I'm not doing that. Remember, I'm like, we're ripping the ISO from the disc that we have. Yes. The first game is not technically Soul River. Look at fucking Raziel. He looks like he has no neck. Maybe if I put 1. This is Legacy of Kain. Yes. Oh, it only takes like 2 hours? Well, according to this dude. Oh, part 1 of 3. Alright, 6 hours. Blood Omen 2 came out for the PlayStation 2 after Soul River 2, I think? Before Blood Omen. Ah, goddamn! Show you gameplay of how it looks. Look at this. Kind of like Diablo. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's technically the first game. No, yeah, it's a very cool game. Like fuck. Let me. This is the actual fucking intro of the game. Look at them graphics. Remember Borador? You remember Borador, right, Dr. Nipples? He shows up on Defiance. Malik also technically shows up. But that's Borador. That's just a priest. No, this is not the PS2 intro. This is PS1 or PC, like I said. This is how they drink blood. They're gonna show it in here. That was the best thing they could have done for a vampire. They never did it again. No other fucking game or fiction.
Call your dogs. They can feast on your corpses.
Malik just took... Oh, there it is. Awesome.
Absorber?
Yeah, it's telekinesis. That's telekinesis, Kyle. It's just like, why would you, like, that's classy.
But people like the idea that they're gonna...
They can do both. I mean, in game, you can do both. You can, like, bite people. The pleasures of the flesh are no longer yours. Fucking Mortanius, dude. Was it Mortanius? Yes, Mortanius. That's how it starts. And they killed the balance guardian is gone. He boink him. And the fucking giant cigarettes, they just... That's pillars. They're the pillars that basically hold the earth in place. And when they kill the balance guardian, which was that lady, they go to shit. And the whole earth becomes corrupt, basically. And you start with Cain as a human. He immediately gets jumped because he's like in a bad neighborhood. And you become a vampire. You arise from your fucking coffin and you're a vampire and you don't know why. And that's the story. You're trying to find out what the fuck happened, who did it, all that. That dude, the guy with the ribs, he's like, yeah, dude, I did it. I think he says that pretty much at the very beginning of the game. He's like, yeah, I turned you into a vampire so you can have your revenge. The people that kill you. You go out, I think you kill them like in the first 15 minutes. And then you hear a voice from some other guy and it's like, no, dudes, those are just fucking bandits. You want to kill the dude that actually sent those bandits to kill you. Yeah. And Cain is like, whoa, what the fuck? And then he just, yeah, he goes out on an adventure to like kill the dude. And you unravel like more plot twists and more manipulations and machinations to control you and bigger shit. But it turns out that Cain... After they kill the balance guardian, technically he's the successor of the next in line to be the balance guardian. So at the end of the game, they give you the choice like, hey, do you want to sacrifice yourself? Because that way that you'll bring balance back to the pillars. You'll get them purified instead because now they're corrupted. So you'll purify them with your fucking death. And Cain says, fuck no, I'm a vampire now. And he becomes a really powerful vampire, so he's like, fuck you. Like, I'll just rule over mankind. Because I am the big boss, baby. And that's it. And then you start all over again, and you rule for 1,000 years. And all of the fucking dudes that basically were hunting vampires, the elite force, kind of like fucking Navy SEALs, or the SEAL Team 10, of vampire hunters, the guy kills them and turns them into vampires in some kind of ironic prophecy or whatever. And they become vampires. You make them your lieutenants. One of them is fucking Raziel. All of them start evolving different ways. Raziel is the first one to get wings. And in an act of jealousy, which is bullshit, it's not an act of jealousy, but that's how it looks. He rips the fucking wings off and he throws him into this fucking sea of souls. And he becomes the Reaver. The blue dude. This dude. I have an action figure of him.
Yeah.
The OG knife killing. And yeah, he becomes him, and this dude sets out on his own fucking story of revenge. Like, I want to kill Cain because he's the one that threw me into the abyss because he was jealous or some other shit. He finds out that's bullshit, that's not true, blah blah blah, and way more shit starts happening.
Yeah,
They not Romeo and Juliet, but very Shakespearean. Yeah,
That's what I meant.
it's really cool. Really goddamn cool.
You discovered a way to link your
Oh no, it's the fucking movie that I want to watch.
It's called first jumping.
Stop it. Stop it. I don't see it.
Crazy! You're starting to get it.
I want to see the movie. Everyone, everywhere at once. What the fuck, Wendy?
Reg.
I'm craving some Wendy now. I think the ad is working.
Lunchtime, baby.
Lunchtime indeed, Reg.
Get a hot and juicy day single for just $1 in the app. Choose Wise. Choose Wendy's.
I just want to see the intro. So here. Look at this. This is him. Leaving the pillars. He's like, fuck you. Let the pillars get destroyed. I'm gonna rule over mankind. He looks white for some fucking reason. Eventually he evolves and becomes like greenish and way more like better. In this one he looks like I don't know, an Evanescence wet dream. I don't know. So yeah, the guy becomes a conqueror. It's like doing shit, killing people. But some dude actually fucking defeats him. The Seraphan Lord. One of the guys that actually like hunts and is pretty badass at hunting vampires. That dude. He's green, he's glowing green because it turns out he's not a normal human. He is possessed by the Hilden, which is kind of like another race that lived on Earth before humans and all, and it was a race and it was a war between the Hilden and the vampires. Vampires never had a thirst for blood. They were considered angels, but when the Hilden lost the war, they cursed them with the thirst for blood and immortality. So, and they went crazy because they were like, well, we're immortal now, we can't meet our god after death because we're immortal, and they go crazy. Very interesting stuff. He does that, I think. Pretty cool. He does the cat hiss thing. Oh man. Like that's not normal. The Witcher gun, man. And the Soul Reaver, the whole fucking weapon. I'm not joking, that fucking blade technically is a character. It has so much fucking backstory and, to a sense of will that technically is a character, and it's way more important than any of the other fucking assholes. The fucking blade is just like so goddamn important. And I mean, yeah, technically it's two characters in once, but that's technically spoilers. But yeah, the blade is important. Super fucking important. And this is the intro, of course, that everyone... Where is it? This is not... This doesn't make sense, no. Cain, the Legacy of Cain, Dead Son was the next game in the line that was supposedly gonna like end things, but it got canceled. And now, but yeah, and I think I've showed you the intro before.
His contempt for humanity drove him to create
PlayStation 1 pre-rendered movies.
I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Cain and my...
It's what Final Fantasy was known for, like Square, like doing pretty good looking movies that would like take 1/4 of the fucking disc, or at least 1/3 of the disc, and it was because it's so fucking heavy. So usually you only have like set pieces, and that's why Final Fantasy usually will have like 3 discs or 4 because of all the movies. This game only had technically this movie. and that was it. So it didn't need more discs. But yeah, it was what the PlayStation
That
was like
the
known for.
reason? Because
Yeah, that's why, and not because it's a long fucking game. It's an RPG. It's just text and you like selecting actions. It's because of the movies. The movies take a lot of space.
I never thought.
Yeah.
I always thought because it was too long or something.
No, it's not because it's too long. It's just because the movies, the audio takes a shitload of like space.
We became less human and more.
Look at him. He used to look white. Now he's like green. He looks like an onion.
Cain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift.
This guy was
Why
cooler
is he green though?
because he's thousands of years old. He keeps evolving.
Our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord.
I mean, he's saying that he surpassed him because he has wings, but all the other dudes all evolve in different ways. One of them get way fucking bigger than a building, and they also have wings. Some of them have like huge fucking ears and act like bats. But Cain never gets jealous of anyone. I mean, he technically is still the strongest one.
For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward.
But Cain is kind of like... It's kind of like what would you say? It's like he knows history so well and prophecies and shit that he knows the moment that this dude got wings is like, oh, this is the signal to start shit into motion. A bigger prophecy, something that is gonna be bigger. Not, it wasn't out of jealousy. It was like, I need to do it. Otherwise, history doesn't start technically.
Burn forever in the bowels of the lake of the dead. Cast him in.
Cast him in. The scream gets all robotic and shit towards the end. Look.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain.
Unspeakable pain. Fucking narrator, man.
Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell.
Oh man. It's written so beautifully.
An eternity passed, and my torment received.
Basically said the pain subsided, and the only thing that lasted was the unspeakable hatred of the hypocrisy that I experienced. That's some deep shit. It's a very basic shit to say like, hey, I hate this dude, because that was bullshit. But he said it in a very elegant and more eloquent way.
Yeah,
using better words than just your normal plain English.
That's why people here are getting crazy because they.
Yeah. I give props to this game for actually. I'm thinking that that's one of the reasons that I probably learned English a lot. Because of this fucking game. I had to understand it, otherwise I wouldn't know what the fuck was going on. So it was either survive or don't fucking play the game.
But I don't know, like.
But they were easier games. It was like RPGs. Eventually you hit shit until like you move forward. And in RPGs you don't need to know English because you just explore every fucking room, kill everything, and eventually you move forward. He Shakespeare himself into the abyss. Zelda, technically, also yes, you can move forward. The thing that is only you're gonna get stuck with puzzles maybe, but not because of the dialogue. Usually, it's just like, oh, go here, go there.
So different about.
The puzzles are really more contrived, or even the character will say like, hey, I need to go to this place. But like in Final Fantasy or in Ocarina of Time or something, like it will be pretty obvious because of the size of the map, like where you need to go. Or scenery will change. And here now it's just like, I need to go here, back to this place, backtrack to a place that I already visited, and do this because I just got this item that I need to use it back. Like the guy will like think like out loud.
Sounds like so.
But yeah, it's way more complicated. You don't get it. It's complicated. It's complicated.
Sounds like
It's too fucking complicated.
Just give me the mask.
Puzzles in shops. The mask is not.
Somebody like.
The mask is not important. The mask is not important, and even then, some of them will not give you like. They will not accept the mask in a current enough time right away. They will say something like, "I need this on top of the mask."
Yeah, but I didn't,
or you need to wear it in a certain way.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I survived.
You don't get it. You don't get it. It's way too difficult. But yeah. Oh yeah, Dr. Nipples, because we were talking about that. There is a study out there that says, I read it like a year ago, but it's saying that people in the US are depressed way more than people that are Hispanic. We have family. No, but I mean, sure. I mean, I like to believe that it's because we have bigger shit to worry about. Like Hispanic people have a greater sense of unity because they don't care about pronouns or stupid shit because they have actual real problems. Like the fucking politics and economy and the corruption and all that shit. In the US, they don't have any of that. So, I mean, they do, but they only mostly care about like stupid social stuff. But the point of the article was that, and I think I told you this before, that English is kind of hard for people to use to express their feelings. There's only so many words that you can use to express frustration, even like cussing or shit. And sometimes there is a lot, but I mean, if you study the English language, yeah, there's like a bunch of like, again, Shakespeare kind of thing. Like there's a bunch of words that you can use to express your feelings and how you feel and exactly how you feel.
So you just.
It's just lack of education, yeah. But like the average level of English is always the same, and
it's always 6 weeks.
And it's always like basically elementary school level. So yeah, mostly people they don't know how to like express that thing, and they don't know how to put in the words, that kind of stuff. And they're not aware that they don't have the capability of doing that. They just do it unconsciously, and they feel frustration, but they don't know the reason. If you know what I mean. No. They can reason that is because they can't really express themselves really good unless they start writing songs or, well, playing songs or painting or some other expressing themselves in other ways, dancing or some shit. But in Mexico, the fucking Spanish language, like even if you don't go to school at the average level with Spanish, you have so many fucking ways to say fuck you, or just to say, dude, I'm depressed, or to say I'm anxious about whatever. It's just, there's so many fucking ways to do it, like either like in a formal way, elegant way, or in the hood, I guess. There's just way more you. And I found that interesting because I felt like it's true. Sometimes, yeah, I feel like there's way more ways to convey emotions. But I might be biased because my native language is Spanish, so who knows? But I mean, I've told this theory to other people that only speak English, and they kind of feel like it's like, oh, you might be right. That's why, and mostly because the Americans, they have that sense of, oh, like I want to learn French because it's amazing for cussing, because you have way more words than English. So that's one example of like, okay, you're admitting that expressing frustrations or literally telling someone to fuck you in more than 10 different ways is better in other languages than in English. Just some interesting facts. Well, not facts, just observations, I guess. Did the games came out already? Look, Hood. They gave out this game that is supposed to be really good because it's co-op or some shit. I'm not really sure what's going on. Just watch it. We could play this game. This is kind of like Dungeons and... well, no. It's kind of like Diablo, I guess. But... you're not watching it? What, that Dr. Nipples is 50% depressed? Welcome to the club. I thought it was a movie, but I think it's actual gameplay. And it doesn't look half bad. I don't know if there was rappers in medieval ages, but... what are they doing? I think they're looting a castle? Are they seriously... well, they got me with the presentation. Dude, the game is called Hood. So I was rooting for the Hood. Not this lady. Oh, nice. I got the chest. Outlaws and Legends. You think Ancient Warriors will be proud of this song? It looks good. Oh, look. God damn, I'm all for co-op games. I go balls deep in co-op games. I can meet some nice people in here. And the dude that's looking over like, are you seriously gonna try to shoot me with that CC bow? It has 3 fucking arrows on his chest. He doesn't give a shit. Like, dude, this armor is so thick. This I want to play. According, like, it's free because of the PS Plus. But this is supposed to be the best SpongeBob SquarePants game out there. It's a remaster of a PlayStation 2 game.
I have brought you two here to face a great challenge. My Poseidon has been breached by a mighty foe whom you must...
that's why he's bringing it back, I guess. It's like...
Your Highness, bring it on! Welcome to the Kitty Bottom.
that's not the same dude.
Wow, King Jellyfish, the grandest granddaddy jellyfish.
And I also want to play it because it's referencing stuff from the earlier seasons that I actually watched before the movie, before... look, it's actually... yeah.
A huge murderous robot shaped like a squirrel. Can I try?
Yeah, no, the remaster, I don't expect it to do much. I think they just upgraded the graphics and that was it. Like, the gameplay is still the same. That's why it's so unique about it.
A little oil doesn't scare me. I'm from Texas.
I'm from Texas.
From Texas?
Sandy? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you...
No, the ghost, no. Oh, there's a fucking multiplayer?
Here's golden back scratcher. You haven't defeated me yet.
The golden butt scratcher, he said?
I'll destroy you.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Man. But yeah. And Slay the Empire, which I think is a car game. Apparently it's supposed to be super good, but I don't really... not into car games. But yes. Oh, that the OG one is better for some reason. Well, I need to check it out. I don't know. As far as I was aware, there wasn't like any changes done to it, because that's what people usually want. It's like, hey, take the shit that is old and make it prettier. Like what Final Fantasy VII was supposed to do before they turned into fucking Kingdom Hearts. Yes. With the shadows and the thing. I also want to play that one because you didn't see it fully. And just so you can watch me bitch for like endless amount of time, I guess. Yes. And Shadow Hearts, yeah, just bring it home. Let's steal the PlayStation 2. I think we can get an adapter for HDMI for the PlayStation 2, so it should be. Alright, that was a good run. Go to sleep. Not your nipples. We're finishing it. Finish it! No! Finish it! Oh, you don't know what I'm referencing, right? God damn it. You're gonna make me look for it? God damn it. I can't sleep with a woman that doesn't know the references, so I have to show you the skip. Alright. Spider-Man. Finish it. Where is it?
Oh, is it?
Finish. There should be here somewhere, right? Someone is crazy enough to do it. Not just me. Here it is. Fuck it. Best scene ever.
Say our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us.
Deliver us!
Finish it!
Deliver us from evil. Alright, that was it. I needed to see that. Otherwise, you can't sleep. You can't sleep if you don't watch that. Best scene in the movie, dude. When you fucking like shoot an RPG. When you shoot an RPG to a house in fucking Warzone, that's what happens. You kill Aunt May. Ah! Willem Dafoe. It's a toad, remember? William Dafoe. William Dafoe. All right, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Leave. Nobody wants you here. Leave. All right. I will see you. What is it today? Thursday. Possibly tomorrow, but Thursday definitely. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Yeah.
But we're doing every other day, which makes sense because we're gonna be busy on Friday. No, Saturday. Fuck! Then yeah, I'll maybe do another one tomorrow so I can move that one to Friday, and then we get the fuck out of here Saturday. And then I do it on Sunday. And we do a stream where we show our new baby boy. Thank you, Dr. Nipples, for sticking out to the stream again. Always good to have you here. Fine if you can't make it any moment, whatever. You fall asleep.
No, he's
Or if you have to... He's pressuring me, usually.
He's pressuring.
No, he's usually the one pressuring me to do a stream. I'm not pressuring him to watch the stream. I'm like, dude, if you want to be here, cool. I like it. But he's the one that's like, hey, where's the stream? When is it going to happen? And like, oh. Oh, he's saying, I think I got days. You talking about the 18? And what gives? And what do you mean you think? Did you went down the... You know, you went down or...
No.
Or maybe, yeah. Just step 1. Step 2, profit. My people will talk to you. Who is his people? His dicks. Dicks employees. Because I can wait for that. I can wait for that. I can wait for my people to talk to you people. My people to contact her people. The plan. Oh, okay, yes. I remember the plan. Oh, did you talk to Carla? Well, the witch said that she actually got the job. I told her to get sick days. She said that it wasn't possible. Maybe if we talk or bother her enough, maybe she'll take some sick days. At least just one. You'll be able to go. And a weekend. You're coming in a weekend. That's mildly infuriating. Nah, she's alright. I asked her, like, yeah, you're right. I mean, just focus on the good stuff. She was like, yeah. I mean, it's just temporary. I think it's for like, who knows? Maybe a month.
That was the position.
No, it's not I mean, maybe, I don't know. It could be any random time. I don't know. Happy for you, but goddamn. That's great, but kind of sucks. No, I mean, I just told her, like, hey, because, I mean, extra money, it's always good. And it's always like, I think it's like half a day thing, so it shouldn't be too bad. And she can inject some of that money to the business. Or just buy random shit. But yeah, it should be good. Oh, you missed it. If you come here, I downloaded. Fuck. Yeah, the Oculus Quest we added. We have Beat Saber, but I modded it or whatever to download custom songs. So we were playing the Rumbling from Attack on Titans. We played Caramel Dancing, which is a Japanese song. Other Japanese. He doesn't know. He's other Japanese songs, anime intros, JoJo's intros. Diamond is Unbreakable, of course. A bunch of 2000 rock songs. Rasputin. Death Note intro songs. Devil May Cry, of course, was my first option. What else? What else did we play? Something cool. Blinding Lights, The Weeknd. Funk, what? La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. Take on Me. You know, all the shit that you see like on Dance Revolution or Dance. No, what was it called? Just Dance 2021, 2020, all that. So yeah, if you come here, you'll play some of that. You'll play the Rumbling before they change the intro. Fucking Attack on Titans. And you'll experience what it is to... Fuck, but he uses glasses. Well, I think you can still use glasses with the Oculus, so it should be fine. I think I can buy like a holder kind of thing, but yeah. You'll be fine. Before 2023, yes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you super drunk and then I'm gonna get you to play Oculus. Gonna fuck it up. I have the warranty, don't worry. We have the warranty. Yeah, we bought it. Yeah. Because it's a gentle piece of equipment. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Alright. That's it. Time to go to sleep. Ready to throw up. Yeah, you ready? Alright. We'll keep talking. Don't be a stranger. He disappeared for the whole day. It's the first time I've seen him like gone from all social media. Like a whole day. He didn't message me like at all. Like responded to my memes. I didn't see him posting random shit on Twitter and or stories because he normally like puts like pictures of food, and I was like, is this guy dead? That something happened and I'm not aware of? And then he just came back with a meme towards the end of the day. And I was like,
you
oh.
notice him?
Oh, I always notice, yeah. Yeah. I died. I'm guessing, yeah. It was either a day off or something or whatever. I fell asleep and whatever. My biggest fan. I worry about my biggest fan. Oh.
Qué horrible.
What are you laughing at? Look at her. She's losing it. She's all over the place. She had too much of the letters. She's doing hard letters. Because obviously, right? All right, let's get out of here. I need to eat. I need to eat before I fell asleep. Otherwise, this body can't keep up. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. See ya, Dr. Nipples. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, no stream. Bye bye.